Welcome everyone. We're glad that you could make it to our second session, but our first session on medical and dental benefits. I'm honored to introduce you to Deb Berman and also Meredith Berman, and they are with Keller, and they are wonderful. They help us with everything as far as insurance claims. Meredith knows everybody, I think, here by by name. She's not everyone. So please help me welcome them to join and to discuss our benefits.
All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Deborah Berman with Keller Benefit Services. I'm actually one of the owners at Keller Benefit Services, and I've been with Keller almost 30 years. And we are very honored to work with you on your employee benefits. Our role is really to help negotiate your contracts, to give advice to your employer about what we see in the marketplace. So we provide benchmarking each year to guide and inform decision making here. The benchmarking takes a deep dive into your benefits as well as your contribution, your cost sharing. And then we have a discussion about what will happen with the renewal. So you're partially credible for your claims experience here, which means that the underwriter, when she's preparing the renewal calculation, she looks at the overall claims experience of all the covered individuals, and then she weighs that against the Care First book of business. So it's a 50-50 blend. This year was a more challenging year. The renewals started out about 20% overall. We were able to negotiate that down. But what Care First is doing now is that they're allocating the increase by plan. So you'll notice if you're on the PPO or the HMO that your rates are going up a little bit. If you're on the point of service, your rates actually went down a little bit. And this is just how the underwriter is doing the renewal analysis based on the underlying experience within each of those plans. So it makes it a little bit more complex and confusing to understand because it doesn't make sense that they're doing it that way, but that's the new approach. In terms of your per pay period costs, though, those of you that are in either the PPO or the HMO will see a relatively minor increase because Federal Home Loan Bank subsidizes so much of the premium on your behalf. So I just wanted to give you that overview before we explain the benefits. And as Cindy mentioned, Meredith is on my team. She's a senior account manager that's dedicated to you. Part of her role is to help you navigate the health insurance system. So you have fabulous benefits here, but sometimes things get off track and you just need some help. Making sure that your benefits were paid correctly, or if you or a family member have a serious medical condition, the last thing you need to worry about is what's going to happen with the insurance. So Kitty or Cindy can put you in touch with Meredith, and I think she's helped a number of the employees here. So if she's helped you, please come and introduce yourself to her after the meeting. All right, so our agenda today, we're going to talk about your contributions, your medical, your prescription, your dental, and then Meredith's going to review the flexible spending accounts with you as well. Open enrollment is the time of year when you evaluate your benefits. You can change coverage elections between the 3 plans that are offered here. You can also add or drop family members, no questions asked. Outside of open enrollment, your election is binding. So once you make a decision, you're living with that until the next open enrollment, unless you have a qualified IRS life status change. Those are the big events. You get married, you get divorced, you have a baby, your spouse loses eligibility for coverage through his or her employer. When one of those events occurs, you can add or drop the dependent depending on that situation, and also you can change plans. So if you're in the HMO and you have a baby and you think you need to be in the